Hey everyone, it's Natch. It is June 18th here at Ocean Beach in sunny San Diego. Just continuing with my summer vibes introductions for my reviews. A- if you are a local, you always just gotta take time and just enjoy uh, where you're at, especially at the beach. And if you're not here in San Diego and you ever come visit, Ocean Beach is a great spot to come check out. It's one of the smaller beaches, so it can be a little more packed than others, and it's more young adult. So if that is your vibe, come check it out. Uh, but we are not here to talk about all that. We are here to talk about gaming and how that can help improve your mental fitness. And for this one, we are getting into Battlefield V, or as I say, 5. I'm not sure which one, but regardless, looking forward to getting into it. So let's do it. All right, Battlefield V, or is it 5? It could be either or, not entirely sure. But like most Battlefields, it's still developed by EA. To be honest, I wasn't too impressed with this installment. I just felt overall prior Battlefield games offered much more. But if you are going to play this game, just know that the campaign is single player only. There is no co-op in there, and multiplayer is required to obtain 100% in this game. However, there are no VR requirements. The ESRB rating for Battlefield is 18 and over. I don't really agree with this. Yes, there is violence and strong language, but there is not a lot of graphic content compared to other mature rated games. For that reason, I'd actually say that this is okay for 13 and older, in my opinion. And if you are just someone or a parent who is more concerned about the chat in multiplayer, just remember that you can always mute the chat. However, if you're nonetheless unsure and also trying to weigh the benefit of playing Battlefield for mental fitness, then I would just defer to the ESRB rating. It's hard to give an estimate for completing Battlefield since the majority of the trophies are multiplayer specific, and obviously the game difficulty will only increase as the game ages in that aspect, because there are less active players and game types available, and ultimately the servers will close, meaning that the trophies will just become unobtainable. So just to know, at this point in time, as of this review, I'd say it would take at least 30 hours to complete this game if playing without boosting, meaning gathering other people to achieve certain trophies. It would actually take much longer than that, if I'm being honest, when I think about it. There are no cheats, and to earn all the campaign-related trophies, you will need to play on the hardest difficulty. However, the campaign is much easier than past Battlefield installments. On a scale easy to expert, I'd say Battlefield's trophy list difficulty is above medium, but not quite hard, even at this point in time, because there are still enough active players, and from at least what I experienced, at least one day of the week where the Frontlines game type, which is a game type that's required for one specific trophy, is a featured game type on a EA dedicated server, meaning that most of the time you're never going to find this Frontlines game type throughout the week, but there's at least one day of the week where EA will have a dedicated server just for it, and people will play. So it's the opportunity still there. So in my opinion, Battlefield really helps you get a full mental fitness workout. Really just a bit of everything. For me, I felt I built social development more than anything when playing Battlefield. The best trophies for this that specifically highlight social development, and really just about everything covered under mental fitness, are the Jack of all trades and elite trophies. Those require you to earn a score of 100,000 with each class and a cumulative total score of 500,000. And just so you know, there are 4 classes you can play as in Battlefield, and you'll likely gravitate to the one you are best at and struggle with the rest, or at least one other. What helps get you the highest score, though, regardless of which class you play, is doing the objectives and teamwork. The better you are focused on the goal as a team, or at least communicating with your team, the better you will do, likely. This is very much the case in the real world. Any time you are working on a group project, whether you are a student or in the workforce, and you're within a team, teamwork and, more importantly, communication will always put you in a better position to succeed. Rarely do we get paired up with the people that will best help us succeed. So it's always a work in progress, and everyone has different personalities and mentalities towards the goal. So the best thing you could always do is stick to what everyone agrees with and build around that. The more you fight against the team, the more likely you won't come out successful, or at least as successful from it. And in the end of it all, win or lose, it's a learning experience to better yourself and develop your social skills for the future. Social development is critical to your own success in some shape or another. And in the process of gaining that while playing Battlefield, you'll also build a bit of everything for your mental health. When you're playing specifically multiplayer, every match is something similar, but nonetheless new. It's a great reflection of the real world situation you will undoubtedly face. Your day-to-day routine is generally the same, but there's always something new happening. So the experience is usually different. Every day that you've lived is slightly different. Playing multiplayer games helps develop your mental fitness, your reflex, your endurance, your problem-solving skills, your communications, all that. Bettering that allows you to better succeed with each coming day. And given that this Battlefield is heavily focused on multiplayer trophies, I would have liked to see more game type and class type related trophies, or a combination of them. For instance, I felt it would have been really great to have something like a revive squad members 10 times and heal teammates 30 times in a single deathmatch game as medic, or something like spot 30 enemies and survive 5 minutes without being downed in a single conquest game as recon. There's a multitude of those kind of combination specific related trophies that EA could have put in to really increase the mental fitness value of this Battlefield installment. I just felt it was just a big lost opportunity to do that, to really bring up the mental fitness value. I'm sure there will be more Battlefield installments in the future, so I hope EA will do that in those games. Overall, again, I just wasn't too impressed with this multiplayer or really this Battlefield installment overall. I really, though, feel they could have done more with the trophy list. Nonetheless, I do believe there is a good value here for those looking to get into multiplayer games in general, and to get a full mental fitness workout. Battlefield would be a great start for that. It's not as difficult as other similar multiplayer type games, so it's always something to keep in mind. And if you have any questions about multiplayer or Battlefield or mental fitness in general, or just want to share your experience with playing this Battlefield, feel free to leave me a comment or message me. I'll do my best to answer any questions in a reasonable time. Alright, another review in the bag. If you want to watch me play live, follow me on Twitch. If you'd like to hear more about mental fitness or game previews and initial impressions, then check out my Instagram. I always take polls on Twitter for games I will be playing in the future that are in my library, so if you're interested in that, check out that. And as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.